is Stephen, and I'd like to welcome you to this guided breathwork and meditation practice. This session will be focusing on bringing a soothing, relaxing, stress-relieving energy into the body using the breath and the awareness and focus of the mind to drop deeper into the parasympathetic nervous system. I would like to invite you to find a comfortable seat, maybe up on a bolster or a pillow or a folded blanket. Doing your best to keep a long spine and settle back into the support of your spine or perhaps a wall. You can also do this practice lying down if you prefer, or in a chair, however makes you most comfortable. Once you find a comfortable seat or lying down, whatever you've got going on, just take a moment to arrive into your body, into the space. If your eyes aren't already, I invite you to soften them down or bring them to a close. Take a deep breath in through the nose and let it out through the mouth. As you settle into this space, feel free to take any organic movement that will help you to do so. You can roll the shoulders up, back, and down, allowing the hands to fall and rest wherever they may have naturally landed. Start to notice the mind and the thoughts that inevitably come in just like the breath. Allow those thoughts to drift away as you exhale. Bringing your awareness to the sensation of the breath wherever you notice it. It could be the air coming in through your nostrils, or the rising and falling of the belly or chest. Placing your focus and your attention on that sensation as you inhale, breathing air into your lungs, and as you exhale, allowing the air to flow naturally out of your body. On your next inhale, I'd like you to count, not to a specific number, as we all have different lung capacities. Just breathe in from the very bottom, empty your lungs, and breathe in, counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Reaching whatever number gets you to the fullest inhale possible. As you exhale, just notice the sensation of the air as it leaves your body. Next inhale, count again and see if you arrive at the same number that you did the first time. Whatever number you arrive at the top of your inhale, I'd like you to pull in an extra sip of air at the top and then let it out through the mouth. Breathe in again and count. Whatever number you arrive at the top of your inhale, I invite you to try and soften and slow your exhale down to increase the count of your exhale to double the count of your inhale. For example, if you breathe in to 5, you exhale for a count of 10. Again, we all have different lung capacities and rhythms of breath, but this 2-to-1 ratio breathing technique helps to activate the parasympathetic nervous system, the rest and digest. tells your body that you're safe. In a world, in a society where life is just fast-paced, I find this practice to be extremely beneficial to the nervous system. And I do it daily, even if just for 5 minutes. Breathing in deeply and noticing the sensations as you count. Exhaling fully and slowly, noticing the air as it leaves your body. Continuing with this breath, knowing that if you become distracted by thoughts, future plans, replaying past events, just know that's completely natural. And gently, with kindness, guide your awareness back to your breath, returning to the count of your inhale and the count of your exhale. Continuing to breathe like this, or if you'd like, you can incorporate the Ujjayi pranayama practice, which is a yogic breathing technique that involves a slight constriction in the back of the throat. Still breathing in and out through the nose. You may hear an audible sound, almost like the ocean, waves meeting the shore. Another way I've heard this breath described is if you were trying to fog up a mirror, but instead of using your mouth to create the fog on the surface, you attempt to do so by breathing in through the nose, constricting the throat, and then exhaling through the nose with that slight constriction, slowing down the breath. You might find it helps and soothes the body. Top of your next inhale, again sip in just a little bit more of air and then let it out through the mouth. When you reach the bottom of your exhale, hold for 5 seconds, emptying your lungs completely, perhaps feeling a slight constriction down in your root and the perineum. Feeling the muscles constrict as you hold, and then gently taking a breath in through the nose without any urgency, and holding that breath at the top for 10 seconds, knowing that if you need to breathe, to let go of that hold, you can. And you can also count at whatever pace makes you feel comfortable. When you reach 10, exhale out through the mouth. And then allow your breath to return back to normal. You can continue breathing like this with the 2-to-1 ratio for as many rounds as you'd like, or if you're ready to move on with your day, feel free to do so now. Thank you for joining me for this breath